Okay, so now it's the so now it's this last siren's turn, and she is just really pissed off again now, and she's going to try and attack Yemio with her claws. She's going to approach. She's going to slash, and she 15 or yeah 15, which is enough to damage. So that's going to do 8 damage. Or actually, it's going to be like 11 damage. All right. Then it goes back to Quarren. He is now going to um, all right, he is going to try and he begins kind of exuding this kind of magical aura around him that begins to affect the siren. And it basically tells it to like be gone, like tells it to like just run, and it does not. It still just kind of begins getting angry and just actually turns to him now. Uh, and kind of gets ready to attack him now. But it's your turn now.
All right. Don't turn your back on a guy with a big stick. I would like to move toward her. Use the bonus action Shillelagh to power up my beaten stick and attempt to clock her across the head with my spider staff.
Okay. Uh, you hit.
Do I take her head off?
Yeah, she just turns to dust.
Aha!
So, all right. So that's the end of combat for right now. For here.
All right.
So it comes up to now. What would you like to do?
First off, I'd like to ask the two of my buddies if they're all right.
Um, Corian just kind of is like, he says he's all right, but you can kind of tell that like his pride's a little hurt now.
Uh,
And Yemia is looking a, she looks a little roughed up, but she's kind of gives you a thumbs up, like I can still go on.
all right. Well, rather than take a jab at Quarren, I think we should move on. All right, so,
Okay.
are these like tar pits or something?
They're like rocks, is what I was going for.
Ah, okay.
All right. Let me reveal a little bit more area. So you notice that there's like you can go kind of either northwest or you can go east from here.
Hmm. Let's go northwest. See what's up in this general direction.
Okay. Let me get the rest of
Also, what are these red things? Are they like glowing mushrooms?
yeah, these red things here are glowing mushrooms.
Ooh, freaky.
They're basically the only things that are lighting this bog.
Is my dark vision affected?
Not really. I mean, you could see it's your dark. There's enough light that you can see. It's just kind of a dim glow.
Nice.
All right. So the party then begins to move northwest. I'm going to move everyone up here, then I'll reveal it. Okay. Get all of it. Okay. And get the streaming camera. Move to the right place. All right. So the party heads northwest, and you find a large, just stone like wall, like a cliffside, almost.
Hmm.
Like you don't really see any way to get around it. But it's kind of up to you.
Hmm. How high is it?
Um, it's about maybe a 50 to 100 feet.
Oh, okay. Don't think grappling hooks would do. Okay, well, now we know there's nothing over here. Let's go east then.
Okay. Just as you turn around, you hear a voice show up. And behind you, you see 4 figures. One appears to be a fairly young human man. Another one appears to be a half-elf woman, kind of wearing somewhat like heavy armor with a huge great sword strapped to her back. And the other 2, you notice are the I believe it was give me a second here.
Yeah, it was
The halfling that you the halfling and the kind of patchwork abomination creature he was with that you found on the way here or to the swamp. And the human just kind of goes like, "Oh wow, thank you, guys." I'm just trying to think. I want to do this. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to thank you, group of warlocks there, for showing us the way to get to Sejaluna's domain. It would have been very hard without you. And he's just giving you like a slow clap. And the halfling's just laughing his head off at you. Um, so apparently this is basically the group that you were sent to kind of protect Sejaluna from.
all right.
And basically they in question it's like I mean, do you want to say anything to them, or do you want me to go on?
Uh, yeah, I want to ask them why they're here, why they're going after Sigaluna.
That's fairly simple. Material plane is no place for the beings of other planes. We Now we may have needed their help before, but we do not need their help now, and our group, our organization, I guess you can call us. We wish to see them brought their reign over the people brought to an end, and let us deal with our problems now, and let us take the reins. And if you have if you believe otherwise, then I'm afraid that we'll have to deal with you.
Yeah, like if they're over here or something, I can't see them.
They're not on the map right now.
Ah,
They're just kind of talking. Um. So, what's it gonna be? Help us and help us advance the material plane to independence, or be in our way.
I have a counter offer. If you turn around and leave right now, we'll forget this ever happened, and we can both go on our merry way.
The main human is just kind of like, now I'm gonna have to deny acquiesce to your request, but I have another. That's like, I have an offer for you then, great sir, my tiefling brother. It's like he has a. He turns to the. Let me get the thing here. I always mess up her name. He turns to the half elf and he just goes like, Therestra, clear the way, and she pulls out her great sword, and you begin to notice it start to glow with this kind of familiar purple energy, and she swings it just like this large like energy blast shoots out from it and just clashes with the stone like cliffside wall, and just like great explosion, just it's destroyed, revealing a pathway continuing up north. Let me move some stuff out of the way. At the same time, he then goes like, "Oh, Sir Merrick," as the halfling kind of takes notice. It's like, since your job of helping us get here has been concluded, would you mind seeing to the demise of these nice warlocks? It's like, as we continue our business. So then, the human and the half elf begin just like walking up through the thing, and the halfling and his patchwork abomination. Damn, come on. Stay behind and block your path from getting further. So, we all have to roll for initiative.
All right.
And just as a reminder, like this patchwork, it basically is it's basically, I think it has like the body of it has like the body of like a giant kind of like an arm of a bugbear. It's missing its left arm. Its right arm's like that of a bugbear. Then it has like the head of a dire wolf, and then it has like the lower jaw, stomach, and tail of like a dragon attached to it.
All right. Now, is it undead or is it just alive?
It's alive. It's not an undead creature.
I see.
So I need a roll for initiative with these guys. All right, so this is for the halfling. 13. And for this guy, I'll give it 25. For Corin.
Oh dear.
And Yemia. All right, now let's do organize it. All right. So combat has broken out now.
Oh boy.
Okay, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get the monster manual out. So need to find the right page.